Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 18 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Well guys, this is it. There's no way that there can be a week 19 because we're literally at the end of the year now. So this is it. This is the end of the Fall/Winter 2022 season. Of course, you know, we're going to be with a little bit of a break, then moving into the Spring/Summer 2023 season, which is probably going to happen, what, like early February or something like that? Maybe late January? That's when I'm kind of forecasting that season would start up. So I could see that this being the last week, and then we have some sale weeks potentially, and then we will obviously move into that season, guys. But what a wild and fun season this Fall/Winter 2022 season is. And now I've got to get into writing up that video for my favorite items from the season. But before I get too ahead of myself, we do have to cover this final week, week 18. We are getting a series of seasonal pieces and also a collaborative piece as well. It wasn't collaborative clothing though, so I didn't do a Streetwear Talk video covering it, so just be ready for what is in store for us with this collab. But yeah, this will be the final last items. We'll cover the release details, the seasonal and collaborative pieces, and of course my thoughts and opinions on everything as always. How we're going to cover all that is by using a Supreme community page. We'll head on over there now and we'll start covering the release details for week 18. Right, here we are at the Supreme community page for week 18. If you guys want to vote on the items yourselves, it'll be linked down in that description section below. As always, we'll quickly cover these release details. So it's obviously releasing on the 29th of December 2022. It's having an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time in the US, 4 PM British Standard Time in the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time in the EU. Now, if this is right, it is releasing today, Thursday the 29th, and then it's going to be releasing on the 31st for Japan. 11 AM Japanese Standard Time in store and online. It just sounds weird to me. Like, going for a Supreme drop on the last day of the year would not be what I'd be getting up to on the 31st. In fact, I already know what I'm getting up to. I'm gonna hang out with some mates. We're gonna go chill out in the sun. It's gonna be a great time. I'm just trying to visualize the concept of being in Japan and going for a Supreme drop on the last day of the year. That just seems so wild to me. Well, I mean, that's got to be when it's dropping for Japan, guys. But yeah, now that we've covered all those release details, for most of the world, it's releasing today, the 29th of December, 2022. Japan, I assume, is getting it on the 31st, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time, in-store and online. But yeah, now that we've covered all these release details, we got to get into these pieces. We'll do it like we've been doing all season by going through the individual sections here. We'll kick it off by covering the accessories releasing in week 18. We have quite a few of, but I want to bring our attention to the collaborative one that we are getting for this week and this season. So for the US and Japan only, the Supreme is a Momoko doll. It is a doll that features various pieces from this season that you can style it in, which I thought was a cool concept. So as we can see here, we've got the multi-panel denim that we've seen this season, the very bright silver Gore-Tex jacket that we saw, was it last week or the week before? It was like within the past 2 or 3 weeks, we have seen that. We've got a very iconic heather gray BOGO and some matching sweats alongside of it. We've got some caps and hats that we have seen this season. It's actually pretty cool and pretty customizable. Is it something that I would pick up? No. Is it something I'd pick up knowing that it's going to be $300 US? Absolutely not. That didn't sway me any further. Yeah, no. It's definitely for those people that collect Supreme accessories and they have like a whole layout for that. But yeah, it's just There's going to be a select market for it. Maybe Momoko collectors, maybe Supreme accessory collectors. For me, I'm all right. I will spend $300 elsewhere and on different things. Now, moving on, we have the elephant keychain. $32 US. Nice little silver elephant keychain there. It's all right. It's kind of fun, kind of goofy. I'll pick it up. Next, we got the Windstopper neck. Is a gator. A neck guard, coming in a bunch of different colors, featuring a Supreme BOGO on it, has wind stopper material. If I'm gonna get a neck garter, I think I'd want something that's like woolen, thick, because I'm gonna be wearing it probably only in the fall winter season. So I want something that's like a little bit thicker, a little bit more denser material. Although I suppose with this type of thing, you could probably wear this in like summer to protect yourself from the sun and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I have no issues with it. It's an alright piece. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. But yeah, if I was to go for like neck accessories to keep myself nice and toasty in the wintertime, this wouldn't be it. Moving on, we have the Windstopper face mask. It has been a hot minute since Supreme has done something like this. I can't even remember how many seasons ago it's been since we've seen Supreme face masks. I remember they were like popping in like 2016 and 2017 when they maybe that was the last time they dropped them, and everyone was like, yo, the Supreme face mask. And I remember all those photos on Instagram of everyone just like rocking it, and yeah, damn, Supreme boomer over here, I suppose. I can't complain about it. $42, yeah, why not? But wow, it's been a while since I've seen those. Anyway, moving on, we've got a small ashtray, $68 US. I don't smoke. Cool little ashtray though. Again, I don't smoke, but I like it. Like, it's a nice little accessory. I'd give it a thumbs up on that one. Next, we have the US and Japan only 3-ounce pewter flask. I actually really like this. I think the design's really simple. Supreme logo on it. Yeah, I'm actually a fan of this one. $98. Yeah. I mean, I have uses for a flask, so it'd be kind of cool to have this nice Supreme one. I like the shape of it. It looks really nice. I yeah, mainly the shape, actually. The shape is the main thing that I really like about this flask. It looks really nice. But yeah, that is all the accessories we're getting in week 18. A very interesting variety. Let me know how you feel about any of the accessories, but we'll move on to one of my favorite sections now, which is the jackets. Ooh, maybe not my favorite section this week. We'll click into it because it's the only one, but this is would I rather spend $300 USD on this or the Momoko doll? I want to hear what your thoughts are on that, fellas. Let me know. If you were forced to spend the $300, are you buying the glitter yoke down puffer jacket, or are you getting the Supreme Momoko doll? I want to hear your thoughts. Which one are you going for? In my ideal world, neither of them. But if you had to, yeah, this is, I mean, it's okay, but I don't want something with like a glitter shoulder pad on it. Like, if you took off the shoulder pad and just gave me this black Supreme puffer jacket with tonal branding along the neckline there, and a little bit of branding down there, that's a nice easy piece. That's fine. I had no issues with that at all. But then they add this glitter and it's just like, man, what? Like, at least they chose color combinations that kind of work. Like, this gray works with the white, this brown works with the blue, but I think if we just had like a tonal panel that like, look at that, that's so glittery. That is, you're gonna shine. You are gonna shine wearing this. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Again, yeah, change that panel to like some suede or a different material, and I'm on board. Leather even. Glitter, nah. I'm gonna have to agree with the Supreme community on this one. This one is a no. I can't do the glitter yoke down puffer jacket for $300 US this week, unfortunately, guys. Okay, now moving into the top slash sweaters. I think these are actually some of the best top slash sweaters that I've seen this season. Hands down, yeah. I don't understand why this one is like so divided. We have $158 US for the mohair sweater. This is just a Supreme mohair crewneck sweater with a small hit on the left breast, like literally just a small tonal Supreme logo. It's not even like a contrasting color or anything like that. It's the same color as the rest of the sweater. So you can barely even see it when looking at the image from far away. It just looks like a normal mohair sweater. I have no issues with the black. The mustard, I probably wouldn't wear. It's not really a color in my color palette that I would work with. The like gray multicolor looking one is fine as well. Like that one's fine. I don't hate the mustard one, to add another note onto that. But yeah, just not something that would work in my wardrobe really. But I think this is an awesome piece. I think this is totally fine. I don't understand why it's so downvoted. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up. This is like more of what I want to see Supreme doing. Just like nice little pieces like this. Moving on, we have the Polartec long sleeve polo. I actually really like this. I think the font is really appropriate for the piece. I like the Polartec material. It's collared. I actually think this is quite nice. I like it in the white. The black on black is really nice, but even the green's nice. All three colors are like fine. I have no issues with this. I think this is actually really nice. Both Supreme and Palace have been using Polartec a lot this year, but I think they've both done it quite well. I think they've used the material quite well in their own different ways, and I'm here for it. Like, I think this is really good. Yeah, definitely agreeing with the Supreme community on this one. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. 138 bucks as well. It's like very reasonably priced, all things considered. Like, I thought for Supreme this was gonna be like closer to 200, but that's a very good price for what it is. Yeah. No complaints. No complaints to the top/sweaters. Out of all the weeks that we have seen across this whole season, I think this is the most consistent tops/sweaters section I have seen this season. That's probably a big call. I'd have to go look at all the other 18 weeks, but I feel like it's probably pretty accurate, right? Anyway, that's all the top/sweaters for week 18. Let's go check out the hats. Okay, I think we've only got, oh no, we got four. We got 4 releasing this week. We got the Windstopper face mask 6-panel. So it's a regular old 6-panel, but then the ear flap section comes down and it connects with a face mask. I don't know, man. It's just a little bit too much. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? I mean, maybe you guys are really feeling it. It kind of seems split down the middle here. I'm going to go on the no for that one. I couldn't see myself rocking something like that. But they did choose some like nice color options for it. But I'm all right. Moving up. Okay, we have the Script corduroy 6-panel. I like no complaints here. I think this is awesome. Very solid. Nice hat. It's just a corduroy 6-panel, iconic Supreme Script logo on it. Good color options. You've got this caramel, navy, gray, purple, black, and green. Solid. 58 bucks. Solid. You can't complain about that. Now we've got the New Era split beanie. And this one I had to kind of look into a little bit further. I was like, no way this is the case. But from my understanding, it's not a reversible beanie. It's not one that you turn inside out and this is one side and this is the other. No, when it says split, it quite literally means that this is the front and that's the back. You guys can correct me on that if I've misinterpreted that, but that's my understanding, because looking at the photos that are also in here, that's the back on one side and that's the front on the other side. And I was like, what are you doing, Supreme? What? They're just doing this on purpose for people just buy dumb stuff, aren't they? Because I think this camo beanie's fine. I think this side is fine. But then when you flip it over and look at the other side, which is this side here, and they've all got their own like versions of this side here for each different color option, but they don't get better. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I don't mind the camo side, but why does it split? No idea. People are really feeling it though. Like, they're like, this is it. Again, if it was a reversible beanie, no issues with that. And maybe it is, and maybe I've misinterpreted it and it is a reversible beanie. If it is reversible, that's totally fine. I can deal with that because then I would just wear the camo side. But if it's literally chopped down the middle and that's the front and back, I think that's just wacky. I just think that's a bit wacky. And that's how I've understood how that beanie works, is that this is how it is on one side, and when you look at the back side, this is how it looks on the other side. But again, I could be wrong in how I've interpreted that. Moving into the last hat that we have this week, we have the corduroy camp cap. Solid, classic, can't go wrong. Awesome color options: black, purple, caramel, green, like an ivory or bone, and then like a navy. Solid, no complaints. Awesome hat, a classic. It's gonna get a thumbs up. That is a nice piece right there. I would like it in the black, maybe the navy. I'm a very basic kind of guy with my hats, but yeah, solid color offerings all around. We've only got 2 more sections left to cover, guys. Let's go check out the pants and see what pants we're going to be getting. This week seems to be the Windstopper week. Diving into this piece, we have the Windstopper sweatpants. They're just some simple colored sweatpants featuring branding on the left leg with a pocket slightly down the left leg there. On the back, it features Windstopper branding with a pocket on the right butt cheek. It comes in various different colors, as we can see here. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a nice material, as it kind of highlights here. Water-resistant Gore Windstopper poly shell with fleece bonding backing. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good quality sweatpant, and you kind of hope so at almost $200 US for sure. But yeah, I just don't really wear sweatpants in a lot of outfits, and I think when I wear pants outside, they're mainly belt loop pants, so denim, chinos, all that good stuff. I only wear sweatpants inside, and I don't know if I want to pay $200 for what will essentially be some loungewear for me. But I have to give it a thumbs up. Like, it's you know, solid material, good color offerings. I can't complain about it just like that much. It's just not for me. Yeah. We'll leave it at that one, but that is the only pair of pants we're getting this week, the Windstopper sweatpants. Phew, I was kind of worried when we got into the sweatshirts. I was like, are we only going to be getting Windstopper sweatshirts? No, luckily we've got something else, although we've got something that very much isn't a sweatshirt featuring in this section. This should have been like a jacket or something. But anyway, we have the scattered applique hooded sweatshirt. So from what I know, nothing on the front, nothing on the back. All the graphics are these like scattered letters spelling out Supreme all over the hood. I actually kind of like this design. I just wish that the color offerings and the letters were better. I just wish that they were more complementary to each other and a little bit better. I think my favorite color out of all of them is going to be the gray with the red lettering, but like there could have been potential. Like I could have really liked the black, but I don't know how I feel about the multicolored lettering. The blue's okay with the all black lettering. This like sand tan color at the back could have been nice, but I'm a bit like about the lettering. Yeah, I definitely have to say with confidence it's going to be the grey one. At least the lettering is applique, so it's going to feel like nice and textured, but yeah, I don't know. Give me better color offerings and this could have been a much better piece, but it's fine with its design. I'd give it a thumbs up. $168. Moving on, we have the Windstopper work vest. Yeah, actually like a really solid vest. Can't complain about this. I'm not a huge vest guy, but I could already see this working with a lot of people's outfits. It's a very nice little layer you could just throw on over the top of a hoodie. Yeah, no complaints here. Very nice color offerings, $158. It's a good piece. It's a good piece here. Probably wouldn't go the camo, but yeah, all the other like solid colors, nice. Next we got the Windstopper zip-up hooded sweatshirt. Yeah, feel the same way as the work vest here. Solid color offerings. I could wear the grey or the black and it would work quite well in my wardrobe. No complaints. Very nice piece. $220 USD. Yeah. No, solid. The Windstopper stuff was actually not too bad this week. I definitely like the hooded sweatshirt and the work vest more than all the other offerings that we got, but I'm sure I can like foresee it now. There's going to be someone with the whole ensemble. They're going to have the hat with the mask. They're going to have the hoodie. They're going to have the vest over the top of it. They're going to have the sweatpants. That would be something to see. If you manage to buy all the pieces and have the full ensemble, you gotta tag me. You gotta tag me on Instagram. I want to see it. That would be something to see. It'd be kind of cool to see in like the green or something like that, you know, or maybe the black. Yeah. Either way, it'd be pretty wild. But yeah, that is everything releasing in the final week of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 season, week 18. And I gotta say, they ended on a high note. There are some nice pieces releasing this week. I really like the Polar Tech long sleeve polo. I really like the mohair sweater. The corduroy hats are really nice. I like both the script one and the camp cap one. I really like I didn't mind the windstopper stuff. I wouldn't personally pick it up, but I can appreciate that it's a nice little piece there. And we can forget about the glitter puffer jacket. But yeah, I would say a pretty solid week 18. Oh, and the flask. I actually wouldn't mind the flask. That's a cool little accessory there for sure. Yeah, week 18 was actually bringing some nice stuff to it for sure. Nice little way to end the season. If you got that Christmas cash to splash, here you go. Supreme's got the offerings for you. Let me know what your thoughts are on week 18. If it's a yes or a no from you, let me know down in that comment section below. Well, that is everything to say about week 18, guys. We covered the release details. It's releasing on the 29th in the various different time zones, and I assume on the 31st for Japan. We covered all the seasonal and collaborative pieces, even though there was only one collaborative piece, which was the Momoko doll. And yeah, it was a solid week, I gotta say. Some nice pieces releasing here. I want to hear from you guys though. If you are picking up something from week 18, what are you picking up? What are you feeling from this final week of the fall-winter 2022 season? Let me know what you're going to be grabbing in the size and color and all that good stuff down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme releases, collabs, and the upcoming season next year, you got to give me those 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and that best indicator of them all, if you haven't already, a subscribe to the channel, because we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,555 subscribers before the end of the year. We've only got, a couple days left in the year, and we only need to get a couple more subs to get there, guys. I'm hoping with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that subscriber milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I got to say about the 18th week, the final week of the fall-winter 2022 season, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for anything from week 18. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Supreme video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.